Am nächsten Tag. Today's the day. Looks like people are headed for the amphitheater already. I'm starting to feel a little anxious. Oh, verdammte Scheiße. Wie gesagt, jetzt kommt das Beta-Tester-Gespräch oder sollte kommen. Look at all these people. There's got to be at least 40, maybe more. These are all the people who have been out there in the front line. I suppose now is not the best time to ask, but do I fit in here? It's a bit daunting. There's that girl from yesterday, and next to her is... Oh, I guess Kirito's joining in too. Nice to see some familiar faces. Now then, I suppose it's about time we got started. Diavel is always so full of energy. Thank you all for coming out here today and answering my call. My name is Diavel. I play as a knight, at least in spirit. Ain't no job system here, pal. Trying to play the hero, eh? Oh, our darling knight. Diavel is really just what you would expect from a storybook knight. I think it suits him. Today our party located the boss room at the top of the labyrinth. We'll defeat this boss, head to floor 2 and show everyone in Town of Beginnings that this life or death game can be beaten. That is the duty of all of us gathered here today. Are you with me? Yeah, let's do this! Ich klatsche. Okay, let's get right at it then and start discussing our strategy. Now hold up just 1 minute! The name's Kibao. I think we ought to clear something up before we start. We got some here among us who have some apologies they need to say to the 2,000 players who we've already lost. This game has already claimed 2,000 lives? But what does he mean? Who has to apologize for that? Kibao, I'll go ahead and assume you're talking about the former beta testers here with us. Ain't hard to piece together. All those damn testers, right from the very start, they all cut loose and left the beginners behind. They knew all the grind spots and easy quests and they staked them out for themselves, but they still act like they are not to blame. What? But we are beta testers and we've done nothing of the sort. Those same testers are here now, right in our ranks. We should drag them all out here and strip them of all that money and items they stash, or else we'll never be fighting on fair grounds here. That's just cruel. I've got just to go and stop him. I wouldn't. Look at you, you don't have it in you. Argo. But this is just too much. Daggerfern and I, we've both worked hard just like everyone else. I feel you, but now is definitely not the time to make our stand. Your stand. All that will happen is that you will get flaunted around as proof of what he's saying. Just what for now? Just watch for now. Ah, if I may. My name's Egil. Let me get this straight, you're saying. The beta testers didn't watch over everyone enough and as a result people died and they should own up to that, yes? Well, yeah. Now, I'm sure you have a copy of this monster book here, yes? It's given out for free in town. Of course I do. What of it? The ones giving out that book? Former testers. What? All that info was out there for anyone to see. Yet still we've seen countless deaths. I was under the impression that this meeting was to learn from those mistakes before we take on the boss. Agent is right. We need to keep our sights forward, even if that means we bring testers. In fact, I think we need the strength of these testers to defeat the boss. I'm sure everyone has their own thoughts on this, but for now we need to focus our strength on taking down the floor 1 boss. Huh, fine then. I'll follow along for now, but karma will find its due someday, you'll see. Sorry for interrupting there. Please continue, Mr. Knight. Agent and Diavel really are something. They de-escalated that so fast. But what guidebook are they talking about? Huh? Where did Argo disappear to? She was here a minute ago, right? Okay, let's refocus again here. Now, about the boss we face. Truth is, the newest version of the guidebook just came out. According to it, the boss is called Ilfang the Kobold Lord. And despite Kibao's interruption, the remainder of the meeting went smoothly. Okay, so we meet tomorrow by the Central Turbana Fountain. Dismissed. Wie gesagt, die Eskalation von Kibao wegen den Beta-Testern, dass die Erfahrung haben und deswegen viel mehr darauf achten sollten, dass keiner stirbt, weil sie ja die Verantwortung hätten, so ein Bullshit. Aber gut. I never expected that Kibao had that much on his mind. Hey, der Gefallene, do you think we should tell Diavel that we were testers too? Tell me what now? Diavel, you see, we were... Ah, yes, I saw you both during the meeting. Thanks for deciding to join us. Let's show that boss what for. Of course, but you see... Hey, so I know now it's not the best time, but there's something I want to ask of you. So, during our meeting, we got an update on boss info from the beta test, yes? After looking it over, quite a few members are suddenly expressing concern about their weapons. The levels are all high enough, though. So I'm going around finding people who are free to help get weapons. It's a boss battle after all. No matter how careful we prepare, it's not like we can be too ready. And weapons that can take on a boss will do fine on floor 2. Speaking of which, I'd like you to get me some weapon material that the slate boar in Horunka Woods drop. If you can get me 5 of the melted metal I need, that should be plenty. Bring them back to here when you've got them. Good luck. Missed my chance to tell him, huh? But maybe now isn't the real time. Let's stay focused for now and talk with him later. Ich muss ja was trinken, mein Mund wird wieder fusselig. Okay, du bist in der Lage, Waffen-XP zu sammeln für Waffen, die den letzten Schlag gegen einen Gegner erlangt hat. Während sich die Waffen-XP sammelt, bekommt sie ein Proficiency-Level, das wird, welches sich steigern wird, und der Player Basic Stat wird ebenfalls steigen. Du kannst Weapon Types verstärken, indem du Proficiency Skills auswählst. Während du die Konditionen fertig hast und das jeweilige Item konsumiert hast, wirst du den Proficiency Skill bekommen. Okay, alles klar. Gucken wir mal da rein. What? Okay, dann bist du Level 2. Okay. Das ist Proficiency Skill. Mastery Skills. Ah, man kriegt also Skill Points, so wie ich das verstehe. Dann das zu lernen. Oder nee, man muss bestimmte Sachen machen. Oder? Ich weiß es gar nicht. Man kann Items eintauschen und damit kann man dann diese Skills lernen. Ja. Auf jeden Fall. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich beide machen kann. Wie weiß man das? Okay, mehr geht nicht. Aber ist okay. Okay. Das wär's schon. Das erste. Gut. Dann machen wir mal die Quest. Und wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe, im selben Dungeon, wo wir gerade schon drin waren. Zeig mal. Lässt mich nicht. Strategy Meeting. Horunka Woods. Also doch. Yes. Mann, die müssen aber echt ziemlich lange hinziehen, bis man endlich diesen ersten Floor clearen kann. Aber so wie ich das verstanden habe, ist das Spiel erst bei Floor 5 oder 6, von daher... Ja, das sind die man defeaten muss. Irgendwie war das noch einfacher als die Quest davor. Oh, ich hoffe, dann können wir mal langsam loslegen, Alter. Ich will nicht, dass ich hier noch mehr hingehalten werde. So. Good work. Thanks to everyone's help, we've got what we need. We are in top shape for the battle. Diavel? Hey, Koharu, sorry to ask this of you at a time like this, but do you think I can ask for another favor? Fuck off! How about that? Would you mind bringing those to everyone at the town's inn? Sure, Dagefan, I can handle that. No, I'd like Dagefan to stay here with me. I have something I want to discuss about tomorrow. Oh, alright. See you later then, Dagefan. Now, Dagefan, there's something I want to ask of you. You were a beta tester, weren't you? How did you know? My sources are secret, is what I like to say, but really I just overheard you two after the meeting. That's why I want to tell you, I was a beta tester too. I used a different name, a different avatar, played a different way, but I've been beyond the floor too. Kibao was absolutely right. As soon as things took a bad turn, I should have been there for everyone. I knew how to fight the monsters here, I knew how to make money fast. But I can't save all 10,000 players. While I'm away saving out one somewhere, another would die somewhere else. And when they do, could I bear the responsibility? The mere thought of it kept me silent all this time. I've been brushing it off with my pals who don't know, telling them I've just got a knack for this stuff. All I can do is slyly help them level. Ja, von uns kann noch ein bisschen was tun. I graduated from you. Still, though, I haven't been straight with everyone. And now here I am, the one who didn't help. Now I'm hiding the truth from all the players in this world with us. But I like to think that I'm at least doing what is necessary here. Taking charge as leader, gathering all the strong players who were soloing and moving on until we hit floor 100. I'm here to set everyone free. That's my role in this world now. It's the only thing I can do. Was wirst du tun, wenn das alles vorbei ist? You mean after floor 100? It seems so far off, I never gave it much thought, but I guess, just so you know, I've been calling myself a knight, but my name, Diavel, actually comes from an Italian word for devil. I spent a ton of time crafting an avatar to match that name too, with a face meaner than even Agil's. That was the real me I'd planned for SAO. Once this is all finished with, I think I'll make a character worthy of the name Diavel and stir up trouble. Okay, jetzt kann man wählen. Also er hat gesagt, Diavel ist italienisch für Teufel und er versucht sich einen Avatar zu machen, der wie ein Teufel ist, und wenn Floor 100 gebieten ist, dann wird er halt sich seinen richtigen Teufelsavatar machen. Jetzt kann man entweder wählen, dass man mit ihm zusammen Schabernack treiben kann, oder ich werde die ganze Zeit dadurch dann besiegt. Ich glaube, ich nehme das zweite, das gefällt mir irgendwie. Ha! I like the sound of that. I'll think of it as my reward for beating this. Tomorrow I'm back to my blue-haired knight again, though. Follow me and floor 100 is ours. Or something like that. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. Diavel, I finished making the rounds. Everyone seems primed for battle. Sorry for making you do the footwork. We are just finishing with our little chat here. I'll get your reward, so just get up and get yourselves ready. Rest up and get yourselves ready. I'll see you tomorrow. You guys had a good talk then? What did you have to say? Ich werde es eines Tages sagen. So it's a secret for now then. Alright, I guess, but don't forget to fill me in sometime. Okay, dann wieder ausruhen. Ich nehme mal an, ja. Oh, wir haben einen Diavel-Skill gekriegt. So, wie viel habe ich? 2290. Wir kommen dem 2500 Summit immer näher. And so night turned to day. Und so wechselte sich die Nacht zum Tag. Good morning, der Gefallene. Let's show that Floorboss what's what. Can't forget our promise to Sachi, though. No getting in over our heads and getting hurt or anything, okay? Na, ich glaube, wenn man den Floorboss bekämpft, dann kann man nicht sagen, dass man nicht verletzt werden will, weil im Normalfall, wenn man nicht gerade mal Level 35 ist, es führt da, glaube ich, kaum ein Weg dran vorbei. Kirito? Schau mal einer an. Let's go. Den Boss vermöbeln wir. Thank you all for coming. We now have the players, all the players who joined us last night without a single straggler. Of course we are here. We believe in ya and we are ready to move out with ya. We will now head out straight for the floor 1 labyrinth. You'll all move and operate as individual parties, but go from the teleport monument to the labyrinth and head straight for the Floorboss. Before we go, I have but one thing to say. To victory! Yeah! Everyone's all fired up. We gotta keep up, der Gefallene. Es geht los. So. Jetzt machen wir Floorboss Frikassee oder so. Wie Gotenks gesagt hat gegen Hildegard. Aus dem mache ich Monster Frikassee.